Well, welcome to donallphin.com. I've got a couple of my buddies. Here's Kerry Ward right here that comes fishing with me oft times, and Kirk Rasmussen here. I'm kind of into the sun, but say hi, Kirk.
Hi.
Anyway, we're neither Kirk nor Kerry have caught fish on a drop shot rig. So today we're up at Deer Creek, and we're just looking to teach these guys how to fish a drop shot. So I just dropped down my first little drop shot, and there's the first little smallmouth bass that took the drop shot. We saw it on the finder, dropped down to it, and he wanted that little worm. So that's the first little fish, little smallmouth bass. And boy, if I hold it really, really close to the camera, maybe it might look big. But that's what we're going to be doing today, is teaching a couple of guys that have never fished a drop shot technique how to fish a drop shot. So stay tuned, and hope you enjoy today's video. A drop shot rig is just you have your weight on the bottom. You have your hook up the line. In this case, we're about 18 to 20 inches above. And then I've nose hooked a 4-inch robo worm in the morning dawn color. And all we're doing is I'm looking at the finder, and I hope you can see the finder there, and we're looking for fish on the bottom. I don't see anything. We're in 32 feet of water, so we're going to back up and go find some more fish in a little bit shallower water. But we find the fish on the finder, drop right down to them, and hopefully we'll catch them. Okay, lift up your rods, lift up your, or reel up a little bit, because we're moving in a little shallower. I want to get into maybe 15 feet of water here. We've got some fish right on the finder at 18 feet. Somebody ought to get these fish. I'm going to go past them, so you guys need to start dropping right now. We're in 17 feet, and there's a bunch of fish right there on the finder. Somebody else has got to catch one now. I'm finished for a while, okay? You got him? You got one? Good job. There's your first drop shot. Just bring it on up. Bring it on up. Just bring it in. There's perfect. Look at that, Kerry. There you go. Same kind of deal, right? That's a monster. No, but that's a good fish. That's a great panfish. By the way, these would be great eating. These are fine little fish. And once again, Kerry didn't understand how to set the hook. We might have to kill this fish because that poor thing has eaten it, and it's sitting down there. Well, we'll be able to get it out, but nice job, Kerry.
Well,
nice job. We're drifting a little bit. Now I've got to try to figure out how to get this poor hook out of this poor fish. And there it is. Out just fine. Fish is healthy. There you go, Kerry. Let's get a nice close-up of that fish right there. Very nice. Should we let it go?
Yeah. There you go.
Good job. Yeah, just make sure now after you caught that fish, Kerry, let's just take a look at it. So all that happened is the hook came through your bait, so you can just take that right back, and now you're fishing. Now you're back fishing, just perfect. Okay, now we got to get back in position. Hey, we're in 13 feet of water. We got more fish down there. Kirk, it's your turn.
Well, talk to the fish. They're the ones.
Talk to the fish. You need to talk to the fish. Now, Kerry, tell us how that felt when you had the bite. Yeah, what did it do? Was it just like a standard?
A lot.
It was because it's a small fish, right?
Yeah.
There you got another one. Did you get him? Okay, that's all right. You know it was on. Now, so this is the problem, Kirk. You catch a fish and you don't even know it's on.
That's not a fish, that's a minnow.
Ah, look at that. There's your first smallmouth bass.
No longer a virgin.
And you caught it on a drop shot. And that fish, when you said you felt that fish was on. So there it goes. So we're the skunk's out of the boat. All three of us have caught a fish, though they might be considered minnows.
That is
Okay, just kind of be careful and get your tubes out, and you can tip them with worms, do whatever, but if you get over there as close as you can to the shore, you're going to get a bite. Look at this. That's what happens when you get on a little bit of a bite like that. Now that's a decent sized fish. So obviously you do what you can do, and the drop shot bite has not been as solid as we wanted it, so that's a nice little keeper smallie. What you got, Kerry? Seat?
How did you hook this?
Okay, you have to hook the weight. It's not the hook you hook, it's the weight. Here, just hand it to me. I can do it. Here, just give it to me. Okay, so if you hook the hook, then your weight dangles.
Yeah.
So you want to hook
I knew it wasn't right.
you want to hook the lowest weight. So all you do is just slide that right in there,
Oh, okay. I didn't pull up.
and then you just reel that up slowly till it's back up, and you're done.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay, so is this yours?
I think this one.
Nope, that's Kerry's. That's the white one. Okay, you don't need to have any night crawler on it right now. I'll go ahead and handle that for you, Kerry. Oh. You kind of reached back and grabbed me on that one. All right, there you go. Just let me get that out really, just for a second. Just have to get this and put away, and we're done. Ready to go to the next one.
These little
Okay.
rubber things on there that they
Come what?
come with the rubber.
Yep. All right. Kerry, you're going to do exactly the same thing. So what we've done is we've switched gears. I'm throwing a fluke. You guys are throwing tubes. Throw them right to the bank, right towards the bank. I've had probably 10 hits. I haven't set the hook on all of them, but I've had about 10 hits on this white fluke, which means that if you can get out there, there it goes. There's another one. That's really solid. Good little fish. So they're coming up and eating that just part way back.
You toss them and then
Just I was going as close to the shore as I can. Just cast right into the shore. There you go. So that means these fish are chasing either minnows or Most likely minnows.
Reeling fast or slow?
Just slow. You're just going to want to, Kirk, when you want to cast, just go straight up over your head and cast right towards the shore with that white tube. See, I'm trying to get right at the shore, and then I'm very, very slowly letting that sink. Because mine's a weightless one, but that's okay. We've got, they're coming and getting it from a distance, so they're seeing that. I actually think I could go back to my top water and catch them right now, but we're on a little bit of a shade bite right here till that sun gets on that water, and these fish are still real active. There's another one. See, they're wanting to bite, guys. So what you do is notice what I'm doing. I'm giving it a real quick little jerk, and then I'm letting it settle. And you can do the same thing with yours, and then just slowly reel in so it doesn't ever hit the bottom. There's another one that comes out. They're right in this column. We should be able to catch. I'll tell you what I'm going to do for you, Kerry. If I catch another fish like this, I'm going to put a grub on for you. Because then you can get that on in. There you go. Good job. There you go.
Fighting wise.
Okay, get that off. I want to take a picture of you, of them coming up and instantly taking our baits. There was a fish there that came up just like they did on the other side. Have you got one too? We have a double. Small fish, but they're double. Kerry feels like it looks like it's a better fish. It is a little bit better fish for you. Nice job. Get that in. Super. Look how black that is. That's a dandy. I'm going to take a picture of that if you'll let me. Just go ahead and put your thumb in. That's it. Perfect. He actually had a fish on there.
Well, that's okay.
That's perfectly all right.
All right.
There we go. We got fish here. Look at that. Look at that. He came and just took that.
Took it again.
Yeah, right off the top. There we go. Quick release. Good job. Okay, guys. They're here. Let's just catch a few of these pups. That little swim bait that you've got is made by Reaction Innovation. Kerry, it's a really nice little swim bait. And the grub is a Yamamoto grub that Kirk has on. And then I've got a Zoom Fluke on, so all told, now these fish aren't, we're not setting any records with the size of these fish. That's not the most important thing. We're fishing stuff that we've not fished before, in the case of you guys, and caught the early drop shot bite, but then when the fish kind of disappeared on us, we kind of making lemonade out of lemons. We went to more of a reaction bite closer to the surface, which is the ticket today. So I guess that goes to show you that you can't force feed the fish a drop shot when they want to feed on the surface.
They're going to do what they're going to do. You can't.
It's one of the rules. You have to adjust to the fish. You miss him? Boy, they were right on those points. Now, one of the things I find about Deer Creek is that sometimes the fish will be on the points, sometimes they will be in the middle, sometimes they'll be in the back of the coves, but generally they are not everywhere. So if we get in here and we don't get too many more bites in here towards the back, then we know that we don't have to go too much farther. That fish came out and took it right off the shore, but wasn't big enough to even hook.
Fairly quick, they're not
Yep.
following back
Nope.
too far.
Nope. But anyway, the point is that you generally can pinpoint them to find the most fish out on the point, or somewhere in the middle, or in the very back, and then so you don't have to fish every single cove you come to the same way. You can just trust that they'll be either on the point or in the middle or the back, and then just continue to go to the backs of each one of them if that's where they are.
Guys on mine.
Be careful with you. You coming okay, Kirk? You have one? Came off the hook? Oh, good job. You gotta tell, somebody's gotta catch those fish. Oh boy. Yeah. Now there are some big smallies in here. We're not necessarily targeting specifically big fish today. It's not the purpose. But no, but that is the truth. These fish have been pretty doggone small, but they're fun to catch. Okay, I'm going to turn around right here, Kerry, towards you. And then I'll switch that line around and we'll go out the other way. Actually, we'll be okay. We're going to go out the same way. We'll just keep going around to the left. But yet going out, yeah, going out that bank. Kirk, one cast right towards that culvert back behind you would be very, very good for you right there. Yep. There we go. He took it. Yeah.
Maybe.
Another little smallie came on the fluke. Nice little fish. How do you like throwing that swim bait, Kerry?
That's good. I like
Good.
that.
You like it?
Yeah.
It's kind of interesting how you just all you're planning on is that little paddle tail. You know, that little
Nice
paddle
little,
there.
Nice little motion to it.
It's got a good little motion. It's subtle. It's not whipping back and forth. You have a little weight on it, so you can fish it slowly. You can fish it faster. Just, you know, kind of mimicking whatever the fish seem to want at the time. Yep. And Kirk, you're getting used to that grub. That grub just has that curly tail that just comes through the water column and maybe gives you a little bit of feeling, but not much. It's almost like you're just reeling in a small minnow. See, if you look at that back up there where that shoreline is, that's what we call the trough. That's the trough of the cove. It's right smack dab in the middle, and you can see it's almost like a road. It looks like almost like a roadway. Well, that transition from that sand or mud bottom to the rocks is a lot of times where the fish want to be. It's where the bait can be. There's a little bit of grass that grows up there, and those minnows want to be down in there, and so the fish will stay right off of the edge of the back of that trough and wait for the fish to come to them, or wait for the crawdads to come out and start feeding, and then they attack. You got one?
Go.
Good job. Good job, Kirk. Oh, looks like a better fish. That's it. Now bring him right in. Don't bring him up anymore. That's it. Perfect. That's a good fish. We're going to get a picture of that fish. Hold on. Don't step back. Good job, Kirk. Okay, take your thumb. Put your thumb in there, deep, and hold it. And let me grab a picture of you. Yeah, hold it. Yeah, just like that would be good. Okay, turn a little bit towards me. That's it. Perfect. Oh, look at that. You got two following it. That's a good fish. Nice job, Kerry. Is right there. Oh, their fish right there. These fish are right on the point. Right on the point out here.
Yep.
Got him? Get out there. Get out there, Kirk. They're biting. You got one already?
Yeah, I lost that.
Good job. Get that on in there. Good job. There you go. Can't keep a good man down too long. Here, hold on. I'm gonna get him handled there. Nothing wrong with that. Nice little fish. Go get him, Kirk. Go get some more. Found a little pocket of them right here on the point. Notice how they weren't very much inside. But out here off this point, they're pretty active.
Him and I are planning on going in December.
December. Okay. Well, okay, so Cancun sets up where you've got Cancun that goes all the way and sweeps around the ocean, right? And then they've got a big, long island that has a lagoon behind it, and it's actually the sea, but it looks like a lagoon because of the way it is, and that's Isla Mujer. So it's just Women's Island is what they call it, Women Island, and it's a nice, very very nice place, and I went fishing. I took while I was there, gosh, it's been a few years ago, but when I went, oh, there's another one. There, see, they're biting. They're biting. They're just small fish, but we all ought to be able to get fish right here. Nice way to end the day. Yeah, it's the locals have some good fishermen that'll take you out. I caught a couple of barracuda, which were really fun to catch. Teethy suckers, but they took them off for me, and it was great. Got him? You got him there, Kirk? Get it in there. Very nice. Fantastic. There you go, and he just drops them into me, and I take him off the hook for him and pat him on the head, tell him good boy, and send him back out there to get some more. There we go. That's another one. That's a better fish. Look at this one. Look at this baby. Now that's the one I was trying to tell you guys about. No. Look at this one. Look at that fish. Look at him choking up. Look at that crawdad you're about to step on, Kerry.
Oh, I'm gonna know what they're eating.
Absolutely. Look at that fish. Beautiful smallie. Well, I'll tell you what. Thanks for watching today's video. This is Don at donallphin.com and Don Allphin YouTube. And he's been here with Kerry Ward and Kirk Rasmussen, a couple of my good friends, and I think we've had some fun this morning, don't you guys? We originally started. I just wanted to teach them a couple of new techniques that they haven't ever used before, and we ended up starting out with a tube, just throwing tubes to the shore. They kept stealing. Kept getting hits but no bites, so we moved to a drop shot, and we worked on getting them used to fishing a drop shot, which was fine. We all caught fish on a drop shot, but the fish wanted to be up in the column today. They wanted to be higher, so we switched to grubs, swim baits, and flukes, and that's what we've done. We've caught a lot of fish, had a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, like our video, and stay tuned for more. Let's get this one back in the water. There he goes.